Hi, my name is Gary Fullwood and I'm an award-winning designer of bathrooms and kitchens. I'm based in Watford and my company is called Gary Fullwood Designed Living. So I've created loads of blogs, videos and articles all designed to help you. So when you start your own home improvement project, you can make the right choices, ensuring the right outcome for you. So remember, it's not just about buying a bathroom or kitchen, it's about making life at home just that little bit better. So today I'm answering the question, what is the best kitchen hob? But the real question is, what's the best kitchen hob for you and your home? So there's three types of hob. We've got gas, we've got electric, and we've got induction. So I'm going to spend some time showing you the three, give you some pros, give you some cons, and then right at the end, I'll tell you what my favourite hob is. So I'm just going to start with the gas hob. So one of the advantages to gas hobs, and they're still very, very popular, is people like to see and control the temperature. And because you've got the flame and it's something that's visual, it does feel like you've got complete control over your cooking when you are prepping food. And one of the downfalls to a gas hob is they are very, very hard to keep clean. You've got all these iron stays sitting around the burners. So once again, when you've got to take all them off and clean them and wipe them all down, it just makes it a little bit harder. They have started to improve the gas hobs by putting them on glass tops. So that makes it a little bit easier to clean than the stainless steel as well. But like I say, because you have all the visual knobs and the control panels, once again, keeping it clean is a little bit more difficult. Also, when you put a gas hob on an island, you have to be careful when there's people sitting around watching you cook whilst they're drinking their wine and you're slaving yourself over the hot stove, as they say. You know, you have to be careful of that heat element that's close to people when they are sitting next to you. But they're sort of the pros and cons. It's still a very, very popular hob and it still does cook very, very well. But like I say, let me just take you around. So if you follow me, and I'll take you to show you an induction hob. So when you get to an induction hob, one of the pros for an induction hob is they look quite sleek. They're very clean lined. They sit either flush with your worktop or just slightly proud of it. So once again, so the element of an induction hob is you can keep it clean, very easy to keep clean. Another real positive when it comes to an induction hob is they still cook very similar like gas because they're very reactive and because they have sliding controls, no visual knobs obviously to sort of play around with. The sliding controls gives you the control like gas, so you can sort of raise and lower the temperature, making sure you are cooking food at the right rate. So it is a very, very popular hob because of the sleek controls and how sleek it is and how easy it is. One of the other pluses to an induction hob is it doesn't get hot. So if that is on, I can touch it still. It could be on full heat, I can touch it without burning, and the beauty of it is because it reacts to pans. So it has a magnetic fields inside which reacts to certain pans. So if you're going to say a negative and a con against an induction hob, you may need to buy new pans. That's probably the only negative and con when it comes to an induction hob, because it actually reacts to the actual pan itself. And then once again, when you take off that pan after finishing cooking, you can practically touch the hob itself. Once again, because it's only leaving the residue heat from the base of the pan and anything you've been cooking. So a very, very positive thing when it comes to an induction hob is it's very clean, very easy to use. It doesn't get hot and stay hot. So once again, if you're going to put a hob on an island, it becomes very good when people are sitting there watching you cook and drinking their wine. Like I said earlier, you don't have to worry about the heat overspilling to the people sitting around you. So it's a very contained item. So a very positive and lots of pros when it comes to an induction hob. So once again, follow me round. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you to an electric hob. Now, I must admit, it's probably my least favourite when it comes to a hob. Very easy to keep clean, very similar to the induction hob, but it doesn't get cool, so it stays hot for a long, long time. So the rate it gets hot as well, very, very slow to react. So you have to wait for it to heat up to get to the right temperature. You don't have complete control over the electric hob either, like you do the induction and like you have the gas. And one of the other downfalls is if you do forget to turn it off, it stays hot. So you can't touch it like you can with the induction. So it becomes a very, very I dare I say, hindrance into a kitchen in some points when it comes to electric. They do serve a purpose. They probably are the least expensive when it comes to a hob, but like I say, there are lots of downfalls when it comes to an electric hob and making sure it works for you and your home and your family. I definitely wouldn't recommend one sitting on an island if I was going to put it in. But like I say, in terms of cost-wise, they probably go electric, the least expensive, then gas, and then you'll probably move to induction, because there's lots of brands and that you can work with that to make sure you're choosing the right hob to suit your home. So as promised, I was going to give you my favourite, and you probably got that by the video anyway, but it's going to go down to the induction hob. You've got complete control. It's very flexible on where you can put it, and like I say, not actually staying hot is a real big pro when it comes to the hob. So I hope that answers that question on what's the best hob for you. If you have any questions at all about kitchen hobs or kitchens in general, please just either leave us a comment, drop us a message, or give us a call.